Hello there folks. Watched two show reels yesterday about two footballers. One disappointed me a little and one filled me full of hope. Both linked to both to do with Manchester United, my team, as many of you probably already know. Watched a quick one on is Angel Gomes, the young midfielder we let go to a French team a year or so ago. It was showing all his best moments in the latest under-21 game he played. I think it was a semi-final. I think it was against Portugal a few days ago. They've now made the final. I did read reports in the newspaper that he's been superb throughout the tournament, and I read reports saying that they felt he might be one of the men to rely on in the semi-final, and that ended up being the case. He had a wowzer of a game. Now I know he's only playing under-21s, and I know it's not the full-blown internationals, but my goodness, he played well. He looked brilliant. Deep lying midfielder. I know he's a man of no size. I appreciate that, but on the ball, and we always knew he was good technically, but some of his movement and his range of passing, absolutely fantastic. Always was disappointed when United let him go. I would have liked him to have done what they've done with Diallo, but maybe even for longer, till he builds himself up, and maybe brought him back and give him a chance in our midfield, because honestly, he looks sensational. If you've not seen it, United fans, or football fans in general, have a look at it. It's all his best moments in the semi-final, which we won. I think we won it pretty easily, and I believe he was one of the two stand-up performers. It was sensational. And the second one is the boy that United are supposed to be signing, or looking to sign up front, because obviously we can't get Kane by the looks of things. Is it RASMUS HOJLUNG? I couldn't even pronounce his name the other day. I think it's RASMUS HOJLUNG. My goodness. Again, it's only a show reel, and I know you can see everything you want to see there, and it is only the best bits. You know, there's a lot that happens in a season. But it was an 8 or 9 minute show reel, and oh my goodness. I tell you what, if United get him, it looks like they're going to be getting a player. I know he was only scoring, what was it, 1 in 3 last year, or 1 in 4, but he's still very, very young. He's definitely going to get better. He leads the line fantastically well. He's extremely strong, similar to Haaland. Extremely fast, similar to Haaland. All kinds of finishes, similar to Haaland. And I would suggest probably even better with the ball at his feet. I mean, as in more technically gifted. Really, really clever player. Cracking range of passes. Absolutely cracking. He's not going to score the goals Haaland scores, especially initially anyway. But he may even be a better player than Haaland. I might get laughed at for that, but he may end up being. He's a young kid and he's probably a year or two behind Haaland in his development. Haaland developed very early, but this HOJLUNG, he absolutely looks the business. You know, I've seen him and I've thought, a bit frightening. All right, we don't need 10 goals of him like he got last year. We're going to need 20 plus, you know. But he looks capable, and I think if we put the right players behind him, he could do it. Honestly, if you get a chance, United fans, have a look at it. Really impressed I was. Absolutely, massively so. As I say, he's got pace to burn. Scores all kind of goals. Great trickery. He gets fouled on numerous occasions because people can't get close to him. You know, so he wins us a lot of free kicks. He looks the business. He looks the business. I wouldn't mind him down here from what I've seen. I really wouldn't. Anyway, let's see how it develops, United fans. Let's see how it develops. Will we get him? We shall see with the next 2 or 3 days, I would suggest.